The man tilted his head back, and a swarm of insects burst from his mouth. The prison guards stood frozen in shock. It all started with this death row inmate, who had discovered that his little mouse friend had learned a trick. Whenever he tossed a spool, the mouse would scurry over and push it back, just like something out of a circus act. Proud of his friend, he showed off the trick to the guards, but in his excitement, he accidentally threw the spool outside the cell. Seeing this, the mouse ran to retrieve it, but before it could reach the spool, a passing guard crushed it under his boot. The inmate was devastated. The others stood awkwardly, unsure of what to do. Then a large hand reached out from inside a nearby cell, and a calm voice said, "Give me one day." The guards exchanged confused looks, but Paul, the head guard of this block, knew one thing: this man could perform miracles. So, he picked up the lifeless mouse and handed it over. As the inmate pleaded desperately, the man took a deep breath and blew gently over the tiny body, and then, a miracle unfolded before their eyes. The mouse's tail twitched. Before anyone could react, a brilliant light glowed from the man's palms, and then to their horror, countless dark insects swarmed from his mouth, buzzing wildly before dissolving into dust right in front of them. The guards stood in stunned silence, and then, something even more unbelievable happened. The man slowly opened his hands, and the once dead mouse was alive again. Under the guards' astonished gazes, it scurried across the hallway and jumped back onto the inmate's shoulder. They had just witnessed the impossible. It took them a while to even process what had happened. One of the guards finally managed to ask, What did you do?" The man simply whispered, "I saved it." Then, exhausted, he lay back down on his bed.